All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I am Nishit Kumar and with me is Prashant Kumar Sinha. The headlines. Monsoon session comes to end as both houses of parliament adjourned sine die. Prime Minister Narendra Modi hails outgoing Vice President Venkaiah Naidu's contribution in promoting regional languages. Home and Cooperation Minister Amit Shah to e-launch onboarding of cooperatives on GEM portal. Centre offers use of indigenous 5G test bed free of cost to startups and MSMEs for the next 6 months. Expansion of Maharashtra cabinet to take place today. India and the US begin joint special forces exercise at Baklo in Himachal Pradesh. Muharram being observed today with due reverence and solemnity in different parts of the country. Curtains come down on the 22nd Commonwealth Games with glittering closing ceremony in Birmingham. India finish 4th overall with 61 medals including 22 gold. And India's squad for the upcoming Asia Cup cricket tournament announced Rohit Sharma named captain while KL Rahul returns as the vice captain. As our nation celebrates the 75th year of independence, a series of events are being organized by the government as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. To commemorate the occasion, as a Janutsav, All India Radio News brings its listeners a special quiz on India's freedom movement and its glorious history. Recalling our yesterday's question, who was the main leader of the Pajota movement that took place in Sirmaur, Himachal Pradesh in 1942-43? And the correct answer is Vaidya Surat Singh. AIR News got an overwhelming response from its listeners across the world, and the one lucky winner of the quiz is Dr. Krishnappa Rangappa from Omayam, Meghalaya.
I am really very happy that I am selected for this Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav quiz. Always it is very joyful to listen to AR. Since my school days I am a avid listener of AR. AR broadcasts very good relevant programs for the benefit of society. Especially the news bulletins are very crispy, precise and very reliable. It's great that AR is airing the real stories of unsung heroes, their fight, their struggle for the cause of Indian independence. I request you all, especially the youth and students, to listen to AR programs.
And coming to today's question, which is the 104th question of the Amrit Mahotsav quiz in English? Name the freedom fighter who started the Swaraj newspaper and also played a significant role in the library movement in Andhra Pradesh. I repeat, name the freedom fighter who started the Swaraj newspaper and also played a significant role in the library movement in Andhra Pradesh. Listeners can send their responses to the question over WhatsApp on 8826546262. I repeat, 8826546262, or through email on amritmahotsav@prasarbharati.gov.in. One lucky participant will be selected as a winner and will be announced in tomorrow's morning news. Winner will be awarded a certificate and a token prize. And now the news in detail. Both the Houses of Parliament adjourned sine die yesterday, 4 days ahead of the schedule. The monsoon session of Parliament, which commenced on the 18th of last month, was scheduled to end on the 12th of this month. In the Rajya Sabha, in his closing remarks, Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu said the House conducted business for 38 hours, while it lost 47 hours due to disruptions during the session. Terming it as a sad reflection on the functioning of the upper house, Mr. Naidu said, continuous disruption denied the members opportunity to discuss matters of urgent public importance. He said the question hour could not be taken up on 7 days. Talking about the business of the upper house, the chairman said only 5 bills were considered and passed. Mr. Naidu added that the House took up a short-duration discussion on the rising prices of essential items in the country.
Which commenced on 18th of July 2022 comes to a close in all the House had 16 sittings during which it conducts business for more than 38 hours. However, more than 47 hours were lost due to interruption, which is a sad reflection of the functioning of the House of Parliament. The session was characterized by regular and continuous disruptions which deprived members of opportunity to discuss matters of urgent public importance and seek accountability of the executive through questions. Out of 235 stalled questions admitted, only 61 could be answered orally and question hour could not be taken up on 7 days. Only 25 matters could be raised by members with the permission of the chair and only 60 special mentions could be made during the entire session.
In his closing remarks in the Lok Sabha, Speaker Om Birla said 6 bills were introduced and 7 bills were passed during the session. He said 16 sittings were held and the House conducted business for more than 44 hours. Mr. Birla said the House also held 2 short-duration discussions on the price rise and steps to promote sports in the country.
इस सत्र में कुल 16 बैठकें हुई, जिनकी कुल अवधि 44 घंटे 29 मिनट रही। इस सत्र के दौरान सभा द्वारा महत्वपूर्ण विधायी एवं अन्य कार्य किए गए। इस सत्र के दौरान 6 सरकारी विधेयक पुनर्स्थापित किए गए तथा कुल मिलाकर 7 विधेयक पारित किए गए। पारित किए गए कुछ महत्वपूर्ण विधेयक हैं: राष्ट्रीय डोपिंग रोधी विधेयक 2022, वन्य जीव संरक्षण संशोधन विधेयक 2022, केंद्रीय विश्वविद्यालय संशोधन विधेयक 2022 तथा ऊर्जा संरक्षण संशोधन विधेयक 2022। वन्य जीव संरक्षण संशोधन विधेयक 2022 पर 5 घंटे 5 मिनट तक चर्चा चली, जिसमें 39 मान्य सदस्यों ने भाग लिया।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that outgoing Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu is perhaps the first Rajya Sabha chairman who knew how to make the House more capable. Mr. Modi was addressing the farewell ceremony of Mr. Naidu at the Parliament Library building last evening. The Prime Minister appreciated Mr. Naidu's quest to empower and enhance the capabilities of the House, members and the committees. He pointed out that this quality of Mr. Venkaiah Naidu of staying active and to engage will always keep him connected with the activities of public life.
11 तारीख के बाद आप जरूर अनुभव करेंगे कि किसी न किसी काम से आप पर फोन आएगा, आपके विषय में कोई जानकारी मिली होगी, सुख दुख की बात होगी तो तुरंत पूछेंगे। यानी एक प्रकार से वो हर पल सक्रिय रहते हैं, हर पल हर किसी के बीच होते हैं और ये उनकी बड़ी विशेषता रही। उनके जीवन की भी क्षमता को अगर हम देखें, मैं जब पार्टी संगठन का काम करता था और उस समय अटल जी की सरकार बनी, मंत्री परिषद की रचना हो रही थी, मैं संगठन का काम करता था तो मेरा और वेंकैया जी के बीच संवाद अधिक रहता था और उस काम को बखूबी वेंकैया जी ने निभाया। अब और एक विशेषता देखिए, वेंकैया जी शायद एक ऐसे व्यक्ति हैं कि जिन्होंने ग्रामीण विकास मंत्रालय तो देखा ही देखा, शहरी विकास भी देखा।
The Prime Minister hailed Mr. Naidu's contribution in promotion of regional languages. He also asked the Lok Sabha Speaker and Deputy Chairman Rajya Sabha to collect good new words that have emerged due to debates in mother tongue and add them to enrich the languages of the country.
भाषिणी एक वेबसाइट भारत सरकार ने लॉन्च की हुई है। इस भाषिणी में हम भारतीय भाषाओं को, उसकी समृद्धि को और हमारी अपनी ही भाषाओं को एक भाषा में से दूसरी भाषा में अगर इंटरप्रिटेशन करना है, ट्रांसलेशन करना है, तो उसमें सारी व्यवस्था है। ये बहुत ही अच्छा टूल बना हुआ है जो हम लोगों को काफी काम आ सकता है। लेकिन उसमें से मुझे एक और विचार आया है, मैं चाहूंगा कि स्पीकर महोदय भी और हरिवंश जी भी जरूर उस दिशा में काम हो सकता है। हमारे यहाँ जो मातृभाषा में भाषण पार्लियामेंट उसमें कई लोगों के पास से बहुत बढ़िया शब्द निकले। क्या हमारे दोनों सदन हर साल इस प्रकार के नए शब्द कौन से आ रहे हैं जो सचमुच में हमारी भाषा वैविध्य को लेकर के आते हैं, नए तरीके से आते हैं, उसका संग्रह करते चले और हर वर्ष एक बार अच्छे शब्दों का संग्रह भी हम प्रकट करने की परंपरा खड़ी करें, ताकि हमारी मातृभाषा का जो वेंकैया जी का एक लगाव रहा है, उनकी इस लीगेसी को हम आगे बढ़ाएं।
Speaking on the occasion, outgoing Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu said that his 5-year tenure as chairman of the Rajya Sabha have been the most eventful, enlightening and energizing years of his life.
Once again is on the rise. India is being recognized, respected, appreciated worldwide thanks to the Prime Minister's 3 lines: reform, perform and transform. transformation that is taking place in every walk of life, every sector is being watched. The world, some people are not able to digest our growth. Some of the Western countries, they don't have that capacity to digest. They are suffering from indigestion. That's what I say. Otherwise, the talent of Indian people is on the display everywhere in the world. And also, the advancement we have made and the infrastructure we have created are so great that we can move forward.
Cooperation Minister Amit Shah will e-launch the onboarding of cooperatives on the GEM portal today in New Delhi. With this, all eligible cooperatives will be able to start placing orders on the GEM portal. National Cooperative Union of India (NCUI) has compiled a list of cooperatives with turnover and deposits of 100 crore rupees and forwarded this information to GEM for starting the onboarding process. The Cooperation Ministry said 589 cooperatives have been shortlisted as eligible for onboarding.
The centre has decided to offer the use of indigenous 5G testbed free of cost to the government-recognized startups and MSMEs for the next 6 months up to January 2023. This has been done with an objective to boost 5G ecosystem within India and to achieve the objective of Atmanirbhar Bharat and Make in India initiatives. The facility is available at a very nominal rate to all other stakeholders. The facility is available at a very nominal rate. The Department of Telecommunications has urged all the 5G stakeholders, including industry, academia, service providers, government bodies and equipment manufacturers to utilize the 5G testbed facilities and expertise to test and facilitate the speedy development and deployment of their products in the network. The expansion of the Maharashtra cabinet will take place at 11 a.m. today. Governor Bhagat Singh Koshyari will administer the oath to new members of the cabinet at Raj Bhavan. Eknath Shinde took oath as the Chief Minister and Devendra Fadnavis was sworn in as the Deputy Chief Minister on the 30th of June this year. The cabinet expansion was expected since then.
In Bihar, Janata Dal United will hold meeting of its MPs and party legislators in Patna today over the prevailing political situation following the resignation of former JDU National President RCP Singh from the party. The meeting will be held at the official residence of Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. JDU President Rajiv Ranjan said the party will take future course of actions after hearing views of party leaders in the meeting. The RJD and the Jitan Ram Manjhi-led Hindustani Awam Morcha HAM will also hold its legislators' meeting to chalk out its political strategy. In its party legislators' meeting, the Congress took the decision that they will extend unconditional support to Nitish Kumar if JDU snaps ties with the BJP. The Janata Dal United has 16 MPs in the Lok Sabha. Senior BJP leader and Union Minister Ashwani Kumar Chaubey claimed that the NDA in Bihar is intact. In 243-member assembly, number of MLAs of the RJD is 79 and the BJP is 77. The JDU has 45, the Congress has 19 and the left parties have 16 while the Hindustani Awam Morcha has 4 members.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will dedicate to the nation the second generation 2G ethanol plant at Panipat in Haryana through video conferencing tomorrow. It is part of a long series of steps taken by the government over the years to boost production and usage of biofuels in the country. It is in line with the Prime Minister's constant endeavour to transform the energy sector into being more affordable, accessible, efficient and sustainable.
You are listening to the morning news on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Monsoon session comes to end as both houses of parliament adjourned sine die. Prime Minister Narendra Modi hails outgoing Vice President Venkaiah Naidu's contribution in promoting regional languages. Home and Cooperation Minister Amit Shah to e-launch onboarding of cooperatives on GEM portal. Centre offers use of indigenous 5G test bed free of cost to startups and MSMEs for next 6 months. Expansion of Maharashtra cabinet to take place today. India and the US begin joint special forces exercise at Bakloh in Himachal Pradesh. Muharram being observed today with due reverence and solemnity in different parts of the country. Curtains come down on the 22nd Commonwealth Games with glittering closing ceremony in Birmingham. India finished 4th overall with 61 medals including 22 gold. And India's squad for the upcoming Asia Cup cricket tournament announced. Rohit Sharma named captain while KL Rahul returns as vice captain. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alert.
अगर आप कर रहे हैं कॉम्पिटिशन्स की तैयारी तो फिर आपके लिए है ऑल इंडिया रेडियो का कार्यक्रम अभ्यास। आपके भेजे प्रश्न हम व्हाट्सएप नंबर 9289094044 पर या abhyas.airnews@gmail.com पर रिसीव करते हैं और उसके उत्तर हमारे एक्सपर्ट सैटरडे रात 9:30 बजे देते हैं। इस बार का विषय है साइकोलॉजी और आपके सवाल का हम करेंगे इंतजार 10 अगस्त तक। आपका अभ्यास हमारा प्रयास।
अपने बिजनेस को बढ़ाने के लिए लीजिए आकाशवाणी का सहयोग और दीजिए उसे बुलंदियों के पंख।
आपका बिजनेस लोकल है या राष्ट्रीय, आकाशवाणी देती है उपभोक्ताओं तक पहुंचने का हर विकल्प।
और अब तो आप घर, दफ्तर या दुकान पर बैठे बैठे कर सकते हैं आकाशवाणी के किसी भी केंद्र के लिए विज्ञापनों की बुकिंग।
आकाशवाणी के विभिन्न चैनलों पर विज्ञापन देना सुलभ और सस्ता।
बुकिंग है तो संपर्क करें 8700014242 पर।
8700014242।
Welcome back. You are tuned to the morning news on All India Radio. The 13th edition of the Indo-US Joint Special Forces exercise, Ek's Vajra Prahar 2022, commenced at the Special Forces Training School at Baklo of Himachal Pradesh yesterday. The Vajra Prahar series of joint exercise aims to share the best practices and experiences in areas such as joint mission planning and operational tactics. It will also improve the interoperability between the special forces of both the nations. This annual exercise is hosted alternatively between India and the United States. The 12th edition was conducted at Joint Base Lewis McChord, Washington, USA in October last year. India will complete 75 years of its independence on the 15th of this month. This year, the Independence Day will take place amidst the ongoing Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations. In the run-up to the Independence Day celebrations, All India Radio News is running a special series, India at 75. Today, the theme is India, an IT Power Hub. In July, there were 6 billion UPI transactions, which is an outstanding accomplishment. Unified Payment Interface (UPI) is the leading digital payment platform. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had said in his Mann Ki Baat address in April that UPI has not only increased facilities but is also encouraging an environment of honesty.
भीम यूपीआई तेजी से हमारी इकोनॉमी और आदतों का हिस्सा बन गया है। अब तो छोटे छोटे शहरों में और ज्यादातर गांवों में भी लोग यूपीआई से ही लेन देन कर रहे हैं। डिजिटल इकोनॉमी से देश में एक कल्चर भी पैदा हो रहा है। कहीं भी गए कैश ले जाने का, बैंक जाने का, एटीएम खोजने का झंझट ही खत्म। लेकिन क्या आपने कभी सोचा है कि आपके इन छोटे छोटे ऑनलाइन पेमेंट से देश में कितनी बड़ी डिजिटल इकोनॉमी तैयार हुई है? पिछले मार्च के महीने में तो यूपीआई ट्रांजैक्शन करीब 10 लाख करोड़ रुपए तक पहुंच गया। इससे देश में सुविधा भी बढ़ रही है और ईमानदारी का माहौल भी बन रहा है।
And now let's listen to a special program, Azadi Ka Safar, highlighting the importance of the day during the freedom struggle.
आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव।
Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. Birth of a nation. India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the struggle every day.
The 9th of August is the birth anniversary of freedom fighter Sayyid Ahmadullah Qadri, who was born in 1909 in Hyderabad. Hailing from the house of Shamsullah Qadri, who was a famous writer, Sayyid was introduced to the literary circles at quite an early age.
Sayyid Ahmadullah Qadri founded the famous newspaper Sultanat. Apart from that, he also wrote for 2 other newspapers called Paisa Akhbar and Tarikh publications. In 1946, Qadri was the first journalist of Hyderabad state to write in favor of one nation theory in Urdu news daily Sultanat. He decided to join politics and became a member of the Andhra Pradesh State Legislative Council and chairman of the Andhra Pradesh State Hajj Committee.
Holding numerous pivotal positions throughout his life, Qadri decided to enter into the field of education. Appointed as the president of Lutfudollah Oriental Research Institute, he made sure to contribute richly to the life of his students. Sayyid Ahmadullah Qadri was awarded the Padma Shri by the Government of India in 1966. The noble soul breathed his last on the 5th of October 1985. We salute the great nationalist.
O amar desher mati
Arrested again in Calcutta in 1914 due to his active participation in revolutionary activities and was sent to Andaman for the Borishal case. Trilokanath came back to Kolkata on the expiry of his sentence. There, he took charge of the National School. He was arrested again in 1927 and was sent to a prison in Burma, where he remained for 1 year.
After being released from the jail, he joined the Hindustan Republican Army. He participated in the Lahore Congress session of 1929. He was in jail again for 8 years, from 1930 to 1938. After his release, he participated in the Quit India movement and was imprisoned in 1942. However, he was released from jail in 1946.
Of East Pakistan, he remained active in politics there. In 1970, he came to Delhi due to health issues. The noble soul breathed his last in Delhi on the 9th of August 1970. AIR News salutes the brave martyr.
We remember freedom fighter Kamla Prasad Vishwakarma. He was a resident of Azamgarh, Uttar Pradesh. He took part in the Quit India movement at an age of only 9 years. He received bullet wounds in the police firing, but later he was arrested and sentenced to 6 months of rigorous imprisonment. Kamla Prasad Vishwakarma died in detention on the 9th of August 1942 on account of severe torture by the jail authorities. AIR News salutes the brave son of the
That brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. See you in the next episode tomorrow.
अब हर घर की छत पर शान से फहरेगा तिरंगा, गुनगुनाए जाएंगे नव विकास के गीत, आन बान शान का प्रतीक राष्ट्रध्वज तिरंगा। आइए आजादी के अमृत महोत्सव के पावन अवसर पर इस स्वाधीनता दिवस हर घर फहराते हैं तिरंगा और लेते हैं भव्य और सशक्त भारत के निर्माण का संकल्प।
आइए हर घर फहराएं तिरंगा।
Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde has said Maharashtra tops the list of states in organizing most number of programs as part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to celebrate 75 years of India's independence. He said as many as 42 events have been organized in 18 districts of the state to celebrate the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. More about this campaign from our Mumbai correspondent.
As informed by Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, there is a plan to hoist the tricolor in 2 crore houses in Maharashtra, and 1 crore flags for this program will be made available through private traders, other organizations and the central government. A fund of rupees 35.45 crore has been distributed at the district level through the Cultural Affairs Department for organizing various programs under this campaign. The Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai, MCGM, is distributing the national flag in 35 lakh homes in Mumbai. In Maharashtra, over 6,18,000 national flags have been supplied to post offices, of which more than 2,86,000 flags have already been sold. Madhuri Pange, AIR News, Mumbai.
Delhi police has said that over 10,000 police personnel will be deployed in the national capital to ensure foolproof security arrangements on Independence Day. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will address the nation from the ramparts of the historic Red Fort on the 15th of August.
The Ashura Muharram is being observed with due reverence and solemnity in various parts of the country today. The day marks the martyrdom of Prophet Muhammad's grandson Hazrat Imam Hussain and his companions who laid down their lives for the upholding of truth, righteousness and justice in Karbala. Tazia processions are being taken out to mark the occasion. The Commonwealth Games 2022 came to an end last night, with India finishing 4th in the overall medals tally with a total of 61 medals, including 22 gold, 16 silver and 23 bronze. The Games concluded with a glittering closing ceremony at the Alexander Stadium in Birmingham. The action-packed edition Games concluded following 11 days of sporting activities in which more than 5,000 athletes from 72 nations and territories competed. The Indian contingent was led by boxer Nikhat Zareen and table tennis player Achanta Sharat Kamal, with the Indian flag at the closing ceremony.
The Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, has announced India's squad for the upcoming Asia Cup tournament to be played in the UAE from the 27th of this month to the 11th of September. The 15th edition of the tournament will be played between 6 teams. As the 44th Chess Olympiad comes to a close, the 11th and final round will be played today. Armenia and Uzbekistan lead the table with 17 points each, while Indian teams are trailing behind with 16 points each. And now an overview of today's newspapers. All the leading dailies highlight India's superlative performance at the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham as India finished 4th in the overall medals tally. PM salutes Vice President's one-liners as he bids farewell to Naidu is the front page story in the Asian Age. Maharashtra Cabinet expansion today is the cover page story in the Hindu. A frontline story in the Statesman says 5G mobile services likely in a month. And finally, 24 students secure 100% in JEE mains according to a report in the Hindustan Times.
And before we end the bulletin, a reminder of today's question of the Amrit Mahotsav quiz. Name the freedom fighter who started the Swaraj newspaper and also played a significant role in the library movement in Andhra Pradesh. WhatsApp your response on 8826546262. Celebrate 75 years of India's independence by participating in Amrit Mahotsav quiz with AIR News. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Monsoon session comes to end as both houses of parliament adjourn sine die. Prime Minister Narendra Modi hails outgoing Vice President Venkaiah Naidu's contribution in promoting regional languages. Home and Cooperation Minister Amit Shah to e-launch onboarding of cooperatives on GEM portal. Centre offers use of indigenous 5G testbed free of cost to startups and MSMEs for the next 6 months. Expansion of Maharashtra Cabinet to take place today. India and US begin joint special forces exercise at Baklaw in Himachal Pradesh. Muharram being observed today with due reverence and solemnity in different parts of the country. Curtains come down on the 22nd Commonwealth Games at glittering closing ceremony in Birmingham. India finished 4th overall with 61 medals including 22 gold, and India's squad for the upcoming Asia Cup cricket tournament announced. Rohit Sharma named captain, while KL Rahul returns as the vice captain. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.